Chapter 28, Day 1, Video 3, Supplemental. Rack and pinion steering. So we've got a rack and pinion steering here, a little bit different. I want to kind of go over the concept a little bit here. So what I want to do is talk about a little bit first kind of a hydraulic cylinder here, right? So what we've done is made a hydraulic representation of a rack and pinion steering, right? So if I've got hydraulic oil coming into this side of this hydraulic cylinder, and we've got one of the rods is coming out this way, one's coming out the other way, and we've got the piston there in the middle. I put pressurized oil in here, it's going to work against this surface and push that entire rod out that direction. So more of the rod's going to push out this way, the rod's going to retract in this side, okay? If I put the oil, pressurized oil on this side, again, this is just the opposite going to happen. Hydraulic pressure is going to work on that surface of that piston, pushing that rod out, right? So if you want to think about a right-hand turn and a left-hand turn, right? The cylinder stays put, the piston in the middle moves back and forth, okay? Now I want to refer that to, like on my steer axle here, I've got that cross tube coming across here. So just think if this was that hydraulic cylinder and the piston was here, pushing it this way, pushing it the other way, all right? That would cause the tires to tilt and turn just like what it does with our regular steering gear system. So right up above it here, I have got a rack and pinion system, all right? So we've got the rack, which is like the hydraulic cylinder in here, but it's got teeth on it, okay? Focus. And then here is my pinion. It's got teeth on it too that engage the teeth on that rack. So again, the pinion will stay stationary, all right? Now as I make a turn and it twists it this way, that piston or that rack is gonna push through that direction, right? This tie rod end is moving this way, this tie rod end moves that way. Hey, I've just made a right-hand turn, all right? I push it the other, turn my pinion the other direction because the pinion always stays stationary and the rack is what moves back and forth, right? Make a left-hand turn, I'm gonna turn it this way, the rack is gonna push through here, more of this rod will push through the housing here, and more will pull in here, making my left-hand turn, all right? So the principles of the rack and pinion. So I'll demonstrate there in a hydraulic cylinder, the rack and pinion, and then again, here's where that would be located at on a rack and pinion steering on a solid steer axle.